Hello guys, this is Radio69501 and welcome to my Batman Eternal video. Oh yeah. So, the last comic that I gave you my thought was Batman Eternal issue number 21, which happens to be this one. Nice, huh? Well, so I'm gonna give you my thoughts for issue number. I know, this issue number 22, 23, which are like the covers, pretty neat, and the last one, which is issue number 24. Check that out. Well, so let's get started. So issue number 23 is the continuation from issue number 22, which happened to be with the architect and Hush. So the thing basically is here that Alfred's daughter is calling Bruce Wayne of what happened to her father, that as we know in the last issue, he was attacked by Hush. He got ejected something on his head. So, and then from there we move to the building where the architect is trying to demolish the building. So, and then we see that Alfred's daughter, she decides to go through the uncle's block, down the stairs, to the Batcave. And that's where she realized that Bruce Wayne and Batman are the same. And then she starts playing around with the computer, and then Batman needs, in that right moment, Batman calls to anyone, and it happens, and the person that happens to answer the call is Alfred's daughter. And here we go, the normal thing, what you doing there, where's Alfred, and this and that, that she explains to him that he's in the hospital. Basically, that's about it, more or less. Yeah, basically the confrontation, all the confrontation between him and the architect. Basically, that's the whole story here. It was good though. Then we go to issue number 23. Now, this one was really good. I really like issue number 23 because here we get to see that we get to meet or see Catwoman's father, which happens to be in jail because of the same thing. He used to be a mobster, but not a good one because he's in jail. So, and then but her father sent a little kid to her apartment to get her attention. So, which now that kid knows Catwoman's secret identity. So now we have another twist on the story. So from there, Catwoman decides to go to Blackgate to visit her father, and they're talking back and forth. And then from there we see that Batman still fighting. He's some other place fighting. What's his name? That Batman is in underground. So once the Catwoman she gets into her father's cell, she just punched him. I mean, that was just a badass punch. Check that out. I'm surprised that she didn't knock him out. She didn't knock him out cold. So, excuse me. So, and they start talking. Father and daughter conversation. Basically, they spend more time arguing than talking, because she feels that her father betrayed her because she left her mother and left her. And while he was doing his stuff as in the underworld business. So like I said before, he did not do a good job because he's in jail. So from there we see that the Batman is on the beacon tower talking to, what's his name? I forgot his name. Trying to get to Hush. The thing is that the building managed to go down, except for one part of the building. And there's a giant earthquake. Kind of like reminds me of from the 90s crossover that happened to do with earthquake in Gotham City. Forgot the name of it. Anyway, so the Catwoman take the kid to kind of like the orphanage, which eventually he escaped again. So the thing is that here we get to find out that her father tells Catwoman, look, there's no more families here in Gotham City. The families that they are left, criminal families, they are all fighting each other. They need a leader, where that leader make the rest of the family to follow, to have all the family under one umbrella. And Catwoman says, yeah, well, who can that be? So her father tells Catwoman, you. So actually her father tells Catwoman, you can be the boss of all the families. You can have all the family under one umbrella, your umbrella. So that's kind of like, this is kind of like the prologue of why Catwoman, she's going to be now the new crime lord in Gotham City with the new creator team in Future's Catwoman book from the regular series, believe it or not. So basically, that's what it's all about. It was good, unlike the revelation between father and daughter, which actually this is the first time that I see her father on the book, though. Although maybe he appeared in Catwoman's book, but since I do not read Catwoman, so no idea. Other than that, it was good. Now the last one, issue number 24. Check this out. Well, what you see on the cover is on the inside. Finally, the spoiler has arrived. Yes, I mean, what you see on the cover is actually on the inside. So this whole issue is about spoiler. There's no Batman, there's no Batman, and there's no Batman. It's all about spoiler. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It was awesome. I really like this book. The thing is that we see that Spoiler is running away from her father because her father wants to kill her. Spoiler because the Spoiler knows what her father is doing for the city or with the city, or what he's planning to do with the city. Which eventually, as we know, he's a bad guy. So we get to see a backstory of her. That's how she used a motorcycle. At least here on the cover. Actually, she used it here because since she was a kid, she liked to jump ramps using her bicycle. Although most of the time she ended up on the floor. But eventually she will learn how to use it. So basically, it's kind of like a cat and mouse chase. Who can chase who and who can trap who, and it's kind of hard to read. So I love this book. I love it. Just love it. I mean, now the series just got better. And then inside this story, we get to see a couple of bad guys. We get to see the Ratcatcher. We get to see Signal Man, Ratcatcher. We get to see the Prankster. We get to see that's about it. Only those three bad guys and one guy that is almost that he's on fire. Anyway, so basically the whole issue goes around spoiler. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So eventually the thing is that spoiler, she is very smart girl. The thing is that she managed to make her father chase her. Believe it or not. Because we know that Spoiler's father has every cop of the city of Gotham City on his pocket. So she can call the cops, and the cops will see that he's the bad guy, they just let him go. So what Spoiler did, she managed, kind of like trick her father to follow her. Her on the motorcycle and his father in the car, till she passed the city limits. So, being outside of Gotham city limits, he got arrested by the state trooper. And that's how he ended up in jail. And spoiler, she's all smiley, all happy because she managed to put her father in jail. So, on the end, looks like a spoiler. She wants to talk to Batman, but I'm not sure. But it's kind of like spoiler and the Batman, they don't know each other yet. So eventually they're gonna meet because spoiler, she's very anxious to talk to Batman. So that was issue number 24. Yes, it was. I have to say that the story is just great, just awesome, and I will give it. As a whole thing, the whole 3 issues, I would give it 5 out of 5. It was supposed to be 4 out of 5, but if we jumped to 5 because of issue number 24. It was just a delightful comic book. Spoiler, finally is on the new 52. Yep, it's been a long time since I've seen her. Actually, since the 90s. That's a long time. So, if you're not reading Batman Eternal, give it a try. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Well, guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. Till later. Bye.